Hi everyone, I wanted to just jump on here and explain a little bit about my paintings to you. I am a traditionally trained artist, like I went to college for it, right? And I have my opinions about that. And I definitely feel like it taught me a lot about how to paint in general. But primarily I taught a lot myself, and there's a lot of self-taught artists out there, so there's no shame in that. There's no shame in getting an education in it either. I also have a degree in physics and a master's degree in art history. And I say that because it's so you can understand my brain and how it works a little bit. But my path, it's been a healing path. I've been a healer, taught in many different modalities, Eastern, Native American, lots of different things. And that passion and desire to follow that connection of spirit finds its way through my art. So I'm not ever really sitting down and creating a painting based off of my mind, meaning I'm not typically, it's not a thought process, right? A lot of artists create that way. They have ideas and they get to organize them on paper and create, have creative solutions to the storytelling that they're doing, or, if they want the viewer to feel conflict or whatever, right? It's a very intellectual process, and that's how we were taught and trained as artists. My process isn't necessarily that. It's not always that, right? Sometimes it is about just the experience or the expression of the materials and whatnot. I'm not going to get into an argument about what constitutes art. Yet I do want to talk about that creative energy. So whether you're a musician or an artist or a performer, a dancer, you're tapping into creativity itself, and that creation itself is a very powerful energy. And if you are one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Meaning sometimes it comes through you and you don't understand where it came from or why. Well, my practice, as an artist, I practice connecting in that space and honing it. Meaning I think that that's a different plane of existence, and I think that we can access it, and really it's sentient. And we can access our higher selves, and we can access higher spiritual dimensional planes using creativity as a bridge. And so when I create my paintings, because I'm also a seer, I've been cultivating all of my clairs for decades, and my science part of me knows that there's a reason why I know information about you without ever meeting you. Like, how do I know about your dead grandfather and I've never met you before and he's saying this? Like, I know throughout time and space, like, there's a lot more going on than we realize. So taking that evidence that has been validated for years, and taking that into my painting and tapping into that other plane of existence using my art, I set the stage. Like every month I create a painting to help humanity understand what's going on in our spiritual awakening. And so with that set intention, meaning I create a spiritual container, I'm holding the space, I am staying open as a channel, that's my job, unbiasedly, as much as I can. And I'm shown visions, I'm shown information, I'm taught things, and I'm shown step by step the answers to those questions. Meaning I create a visual representation of what they want us to know, because visually there's so much more that we can get from it than intellectually explaining it. So they have me create an energetic kind of portal to help facilitate the shift that are happening on the planet. That's the intention of my paintings every month. And what's so beautiful about that is that it's far more intelligent than I ever could be. And so though you guys are seeing my paintings when they're finished, it looks like it's a very beautiful package. Like, oh, I thought this through and blah, blah, blah. I never think it through. I don't even know how it's going to end up looking until the very end. And in some ways, I don't even know all the messaging and the magic and all the symbolism until the very end. I'm shown throughout it, like what to put where and why, a little bit as I'm moving through it. It's like a dance. I'm moving through this energy of movement and time and space, and it's a spiritual practice. It truly is. And there have been many other artists throughout in many different cultures, especially Eastern cultures, that have used art as a medium to connect with this plane. But that's the difference between my art and, let's say, another person's art without that intention, without really tapping in, using our consciousness and our intention to say, hey, this is what I want to do, and then being able to listen to the answers and then translate it, right? That's sort of those finely honing skills there that I get better at every day. You could see my art a few years ago versus now, right? I'm getting better at every day. But that's a really important aspect of my art as you're viewing it, is understanding that this isn't a human design. It's a spiritual design. And just all the validation of just how accurate, when I create paintings for individuals, how accurate it is for them. But then thus would lead to the assumption that whatever I'm creating for the month also has accuracies or is important for us to understand. So I hope you enjoy my art. I just wanted to kind of explain to you the difference and how I'm in it for the ride. I don't even know half the things that I create. I'm like, wow, I just created that. I have no idea where that came from. In some ways, I really do just feel like a bridge or a vessel or a tool that they can use to kind of facilitate messages and energy. So sending so much love to you. Thank you so much for supporting the work that I do. It is so needed. Without you viewing it, experiencing it and producing it is amazing too, but I do enjoy those that actually get it. So thank you. All right, until next time.